man like Jimmy. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to 3 tips to improve your paladins gameplay. Now these are noob tips. I'm gonna hold my hands up and say I am no pro player. In fact, I'm not even master rank yet. However, hopefully by following these 3 tips that I'm going to provide to you guys, I will get there and you will get there also. So what qualifies me to give you guys tips on how to play paladins the game? Well, I've achieved diamond rank and I did that in about 2 months. And if you didn't know, once you achieve diamond rank, you actually ranked in the top 16% of players on your said console or PC. So I want to help out the majority of the players that are not diamond rank, who fill up all the other ranks below it, and just basically give you guys a few pointers on how you can improve your gameplay at paladins. Tip number 1, play every character, and I mean every character. I would even go as far as to ranking up each of the champions to mastery level 5, which is actually something that I've tried to do. Now the reason why I say this is because each character has their own abilities or nuances which allows them to be effective in certain situations and ineffective in other situations. For example, Drogos. Now Drogos is an excellent blaster. He has excellent use of quarterize, and he is very good on maps which allow for a lot of vertical mobility. For example, Jaguar 4s and to a certain extent Splitstone Quarry. However, if you were to play Drogos, you would know that he has a number of counters, with the main one being snipers. So Strix, Kinessa and even Grover to a certain extent are really bad matchups for somebody like Drogos. Another example of this is Ruckus. Now Ruckus is actually a frontline character, but the way his abilities behave kind of makes him a pseudo damage character, because the way his miniguns work means that he can pump out a lot of damage per second very quickly. So he's very effective at combating other tanks and even other damage characters to a certain extent. However, playing Ruckus, you will know that his HP is not quite as high as the more effective frontline characters. So me personally, I probably wouldn't pick Ruckus to independently capture the objective unless I had another frontline with me. Now, the reason why I'm saying that you need a good knowledge of all the characters is so you can make these kind of informed decisions. People say ignorance is bliss. No, it isn't. It's not bliss. It's just a way of escaping the responsibility of doing your research, doing your legwork, and finding out about these characters that you're coming up against. So, as I've reiterated before, play every character just so you know what they can do and what they cannot do. Tip number 2, record your own gameplay and watch it. Now this has to be the most invaluable skill or lesson that I have learned since next gen consoles came to fruition. Now the reason I say this is because the next gen consoles such as the Xbox One and the PS4 allow for a facility to record your own gameplay. Now doing this allows you, the player, to actually watch your own gameplay and see exactly what you're doing. You can see your own decisions behind what you have done, and you can see the plays that you've made. You can also see the mistakes that you've made, and you might even be able to pick up on some of the things that the teammates within that said game are doing at the time that you were actually playing. Now this is very invaluable, because they say hindsight is a wonderful thing. Now let me ask you this question: have you ever watched a sports game or watched a TV show where somebody's done something and you've said to yourself, you know what, I could see that happening? Now when you're in the thick of things, particularly in paladins where there's a lot going on, it's very difficult to have that kind of perspective where you can sit back and say, you know what, I could see that happening. Watching your own gameplay allows that to happen, and you can kind of train yourself or train your mind into being ready for those specific situations. Now bear in mind, you cannot be ready for everything, because Paladins is a game where no one game is like another, so it allows you to be prepared for more situations in comparison to you not watching your own gameplay and not being prepared at all. So I'm going to reiterate, watch and record your own gameplay. It will improve your game drastically. My third and final tip is to have fun. Now I know that sounds a little bit cheesy, but I'm saying it with a serious face on. Have fun. Now, I've been in a situation where I've been playing a competitive game within Paladins, and somebody on my team, because we were losing for some reason, decided to stand in the corner, not participate in the match properly, and just spam emotes and just make comments basically all until the game was over. Now, this is very, very frustrating. This is through no fault of my own. Ended up in our team losing, obviously, and it made me becoming very, very frustrated with another individual who I don't even know. Now, I forgot in that instance that the reason that I'm playing this is to have fun, and I actually went on a losing streak because of that, because I was so fixated and frustrated with the guy in the previous match that my following matches which preceded that match were just all losses, because I was making stupid decisions and making mistakes due to the fact that I wasn't having fun and I was frustrated. So I'm going to reiterate, have fun. Remember why you're playing Paladins. It's just a game and you're in here to have fun. Now, this is by no means a comprehensive list to completely overhaul your gameplay within Paladins. This is just 3 tips for somebody who is brand new to Paladins, who likes the franchise and has come in and just wants to improve at the game generally. Now, there are a few tips that are more specialized that I hope to bring out in the future, but like you guys, I'm a noob, I'm working on myself as well, but I'm just sharing the knowledge as I go along and sharing my experiences, and hopefully if you can learn off those experiences and those mistakes that I've made, it will allow you to improve your gameplay a whole lot quicker than mine improved. But ladies and gentlemen, we have found ourselves at the end of another video. As always, if you do like this content, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Peace.